I feel like in the last year, we've talked about Nova pretty much every other month. There's been some sort of big quote-unquote development. Now, the latest confirmation confirms that Nova is in active development at Marvel Studios. I guess. So the brand new Nova report that was brought to my attention by plenty of you, and thank you for that, goes into the, I guess, production that is happening or that's started by Marvel Studios, that they're actively now developing something that involves Nova, possibly even a Nova film, or a Disney Plus series. Now, honestly, I haven't talked about it because there isn't really anything new to this. The report that plenty of you have sent, and it's linked by other websites, and other websites linked to other things, just goes over the fact that their exclusive is that Nova is in development in something in the MCU. Now, there's nothing more to this that adds to anything we've known for just about a year now, considering we've known that they want to develop Nova as a standalone thing going forward. That's why they landed, into this weird position with Nova, where we have the Nova Corp that was there, but then they decided to cut out a bunch of the Nova stuff from Endgame and Infinity War, because they're like, no, we're going to save that for later. And obviously Nova is a character that's been rumored for plenty of things, but hasn't materialized yet. The latest rumor before this confirmation was the fact that it looks like he could be appearing in Captain Marvel 2, which honestly would make sense. And other than that, there's nothing really more to add to this quote-unquote news story or confirmation, because again, we know it's been in development for a while, so there's nothing really big to add to this piece, right? Whether it's gonna be Nova's first appearance in Captain Marvel 2 with, the Nova Corp and whatever they do, whether it's gonna be a young Sam Alexander joining the likes of something on Disney Plus like Young Avengers, Secret Avengers, whatever they're developing, Secret Warriors, I don't know. Again, that can work. Or a multitude of other things they could do with this character, save them for Annihilators, for example. Again, there's just anything that could happen. So anything that's reported, other than, it's an active development, is kind of hearsay, because we know it's an active development, as it's been teased plenty of times. I mean, as far back as Guardians 1, we had the teases that Nova would play some sort of role in the MCU going down the road when they expand to the more grandiose cosmic side of things. Obviously, the Nova Corp was the first establishment of that, but we just haven't seen the core, Nova himself, like the Human Rocket, Richard Rider, or Sam Alexander, or whatever they might do, maybe amalgamate the two like Marvel Studios does. So again, I think it's a wait-and-see approach in the game with Nova in this kind of a chapter in the MCU. Now, at the same time, if anything turns out to be true, obviously we'll cover it. I'll give you guys my thoughts. Nova's a character I think many people are fans of and want to see in the MCU, and we probably haven't seen him because if they just threw him anywhere, it would be a rushed character. So if you toss him into something like Captain Marvel 2, you can really establish that character, his powers, and his connection to the bigger cosmic side, and the, inner workings of Xandar and everything there. Maybe after the decimation, that's kind of what prompts them to, have Novas, right? And have a bigger front line and the Force, Nova Force there. So again, wait and see. Yes, it's an active development, but there's nothing new. We know it's an active development. I mean, Warner Brothers, for example, is in active development of 30 different films. How many will see the light of day? Maybe 2 out of those. That's how Marvel Studios is approaching this as well.